In bocca al lupo, caro Donny, divertiamoci e vediamo quello che succede. Un abbraccio e buona partita. Per qualsiasi cosa scrivimi qui.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 2nd down now. It's Logan, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Slam, slam, slam. Check back, check back.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
I got you. I got you. 66. Put it. Half. Set up.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Kill, kill, kill.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
12, fellas, here we go.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Shift.
Garoppolo. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
56, the mock boy, 56. Check, 56. Focus, defense, focus. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 65.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
At their own 42-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Check hot.
On 2nd down, it's Logan. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Push him back. Tighten up. Tighten on. Max, box.
From midfield now, Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his third year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry, 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here. 21. Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And down he'll go at the 25. Yards there and a 1st down.
Here we go. 180. 56. Here we go. Hey, switch gears.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. An update from Buffalo. The Dolphins, they're out to an early lead over the Bills. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Here's Breida. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Hey, watch the slant.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 56. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And that is no good. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. That's it. 5-4. All day. All day.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Now Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
They run with Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
You better be ready. Don't be scared. Switch. Hey, alert. Let's go,
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Le devo mettere a posto poi. Le devo pulire perché c'avevano tutta la muffetta sopra.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the IMT on the last drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On second down now, it's Logan, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On third down, Haskins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Here we go. Like 20. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Watch 11. Greystone, travel.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already now 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
Nonno, dov'è nonno?
Down 2 touchdowns
Sì, e nonna?
Probably not very deep into their script.
Lo sai che oggi nonno torna? Ma ha preso il telefonino per vedere il nonno.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go play action with Haskins. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first
Grazie
down.
papà, fare merenda
As a
papà,
rookie
fare...
quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally.
Me lo dai quell'iPad per favore, ora lo faccio sparire. Alma, portami immediatamente l'iPad. Esatto.
Watch the curve.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's
Dov'è
14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coach.
Amore.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Che c'è, amore?
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy
Sto
case?
guardando.
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the
Amore, sei
equipment guys to
caduta.
make sure they hold it for you
Come hai
after the
fatto,
game.
papà?
But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now it's Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go counter with Breida, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Right there, 56. Check. 13. Twins. Watch twins. Recon, 132 fighter. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey, get away from him. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points.
Piano, stai facendo male, papà.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Che ti ha fatto, papà? Bambacchia.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
One, Omaha. Go ahead.
They run again with Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
You ready? Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey.
11.
Three down. Mike 4. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
No, ferma! Quando ti dico ferma, papà, adesso sto facendo la partita, non si può. Papà, se prendi quello mi si spegne la partita adesso. Dopo, perché sì, perché ho fatto così. Dopo, facciamo, va bene? Grazie.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the
Sì,
former
ma
Seahawk,
papà,
Richard
non
Sherman.
adesso.
And
Ma
they
sempre
take
davanti a uno
possession 2
schermo.
yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Esatto, adesso prendi un quaderno e segui a scrivere, non sul computer. No, c'ha ragione la mamma. C'ha ragione la mamma.
And I go back to the off-season, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
56. I got him. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
This is Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
San Francisco.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Slam. 65.
Now we'll give to Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Bravo.
Here we go. 180. Strong left. Let's go, D.
Garoppolo now. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for
guarda che ti regalo,
special teams. That's not what they
guarda
got
che ti regalo, solo a te.
They have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him flip another one.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer.
Anita, finiscila, papà.
Go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, it's Logan. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They give him a 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Switch.
Haskins on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary have really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.